Surprised you, didn't I? Boy, it's been a long time since we had a martini lunch. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the show. It's your nooner. It's your good times. It's your limited time of the day for some updates, fun and sun, all that good stuff. Huck, how you doing? And Marie, I have not seen you forever. I'm so glad to see you come around here. And maybe one day our paths will cross. Judge Dredd, how are you? And then look at this. Look at this. A girl who knows good taste. Martinis on Mondays. Um, Martinis and Chick-fil-A. Hey, I'll tell you what. I had there's a local place that has a smoked, it's like a kielbasa, but it's been smoked. And Jen with no filter, how are you doing? As you can see in the Discord, I have it all screwed up, so I've not had a chance to message you, but I will. Like, Discord fixed, which I was working on the Discord. Had some help, had some angel help, and our dear Danielle came in, and she goes, "Expert, I'm over at Lincoln Kane's, and he's asking about you." Let me tell you what, Lincoln Kane, it's a good dude. He likes to have fun. He doesn't do any of the drama stuff. He's like, I don't know how a great way to say it, because I don't want you to get the wrong way. Wrong way, wrong idea. He's just a cool dude. He has no filter. Okay, that's just cool, and I dig people like that. He's genuine. He's genuine. He's 100%. He's hardcore, and people love him. People love him. He's a man of the people. He's like if Jack Sparrow had his own uh, tube. That's Lincoln Kane. Uh, yes, I know it's a joke, but yes, the martini lunch should be. Oh, there we go. Danielle, how are you doing? Yeah, Lincoln doesn't have a filter, but he reminds you of he's like Jack Sparrow. Kind of dresses like him. But you know what's cool about him? Lincoln, he wears sunglasses. Nobody ever asks him why. It's because everything's over here all bright. Man, you sit in front of a computer 30 hours a day and tell me what you how it is. Lady Elm Sky, how are you doing? Guys, do you love adorable? Well, of course you do. That's why you're here. You love adorable. I want to share with you something that's not real, but boy, oh boy. I sent this to White Rabbit, and she went, I could hear that in the other room. I've never seen this before. But here, check it out. What do you guys think about this? It's like some kind of cat. I don't know what kind of cat it is, but it's look at this. It's mouthy, but it's not any worse than Blue Girl over here. By the way, can you hear her snoring? Brown Bud, he's down there. But this thing, so White Rabbit, she saw it. I could hear her in the other room. She goes, "Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I want one." I said, "It's not real." She said, "Yes, it is. It's a little baby bird right here." I said, well, so that's your problem. Birds aren't real. And next thing you know, I hear her say how bad she wants one. And I said, Well, baby, if you want one, we can have one. But she looked him up and said that it says you can't have 3 martinis, hold the olives. You cannot have those birds. Iris, how are you doing? Mimsy, how's it going? Lady Autumn Sky. And of course, Volstorm. AJ and Stella are barking their cute faces off. Almost called you Martini Spice. Miami Spice. Am I like dog ASMR? Like I get going and they start howling and biting and rough playing and looking at you, and is it my fault? Sounds like it. So anyway, hey cool gamer, what's up? So yeah. I told White Rabbit, well, yeah, I didn't have one. What do I care at this point? I've never seen the thing before. I don't know what the thing does. Looks tasty. And so anyway, she looked that up and I was like, oh. So she couldn't have one, but I was like, well, if you ever figure out a way, you're all about it. So anyway, guys, it's been a while since the Martini lunch has been around. Glad to have it here. But it's a little bit harder to get this thing going this morning than I remembered, which is a shame. But that's okay. Let's do some news. I should have like a little what are those things called? Graphic for the news. I know nothing of any of this stuff. Have not read it. Just heard about it. Matter of fact, one of these things, I was in the bathroom brushing teeth, hair, whatever, when it came across. Where is it? Where'd it go? It's right there. Why is that? Oh, I've never had to do that before. Sorry. I came across the Amazon box, and it said that Hunter Biden is suing the IRS for breaching his privacy rights over tax affairs. Y'all, I've got to be honest with you. This is the first time. Is this on screen? Do I have this? Yeah, there I am. Okay. Guys, this is the first time I can ever recall just busting up laughing about something like this. Oh, yeah, this is supposed to be the news reader thing. You like that? Am I a news reader right now? Anyway, I laughed, y'all. I mean, I said, "What's my notification?" And she goes, "Where's all my buttons?" She says, Hunter Biden sues IRS for breaching his privacy rights over tax affairs. I went, ha, ha, ha. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. This is great. I'm not being political here at all. I just think this is great. Because here's the thing. First of all, in the first place, we shouldn't have to do this. You shouldn't have to sue the government because it shouldn't be an attack. Anyway, President Biden is facing criminal charges over gun possession as expected to be indicted on tax matters. Hunter Biden sued the U.S. Internal Revenue Service on Monday, alleging the agency violated his privacy rights as it investigated his tax affairs. The business career of the U.S. president's son is at the center of Republican attempts to impeach his father, Joe Biden, over unsubstantiated allegations of corruption. Boy, they sure do write articles different a couple years ago. The way the articles were written are very different than they are today. I'm an expert in that because I have a degree in journalism. It's actually public relations, but it's convoluted how all that stuff works. Graduated from college and don't know how to change a tire. And it's also filed in the U.S. District Court in Washington, D.C. He said whistleblower agents. Okay, so whistleblower is a term of art used to protect somebody if they see corruption and whatnot, and announce their findings. You can't retaliate against a whistleblower. So, whistleblower agents disclose information that should have remained private. That's a weird way of putting that. Whistleblower is a term of art to describe someone who points out fraud or deception or unfair practices, whatever it is, heinous crimes. Remember, it was a whistleblower that was responsible for the big tobacco lawsuit deals that states balanced their budgets on for 5 years. Um, hey, Bob Johnson, how you doing? Yo, happy lunch, everyone. I tell you what, man, right? Right? Shouldn't it be? Oh, look, Emory, I didn't know you had a degree in public relations. That makes sense now. You're right. The media definitely blaming Republicans for Hunter's purchase of a weapon. Yes, Emory, I'm telling you, we got to talk. Yes, I have degrees in political science and public relations. About five different. I'm like a class away from like five different physical education minors because it was like taking gym class in college. Uh, and then I also have my JD. I'm overeducated. I'm a YouTube educate. Yeah, sophisticate. I'm a YouTube sophisticate. So I'm going to change my name to the YouTube sophisticate. I mean, that really did make me laugh. The YouTube sophisticate. And those who know will know how funny this is. All right, there we go. Um, Bob Johnson, so I'm trying to eat healthier, so I packed some hard-boiled eggs, a pack of Cajun Sparkle in my bag. Egg plus Cajun Sparkle equals amazing. I don't know what Cajun Sparkle is, but I do know I have an affinity, a love for like Zatarans or any of the blackened seasonings. Oh, but Cajun Sparkle. Ballstorm still here? Was Cajun Sparkle the name of that girl in that club that one time? Anyway, let's go. Let's finish this. And guys, yes, we all need to. Here's the. That's another thing. We all need to start eating healthier, take care of ourselves because you know what? I love you guys, and I want you guys to be around for a while, long time because I plan to be around. As soon as the Discord is back up and running, there will be a section in there just for us to track our progression. We gotta walk so many feet a day. What was it? Someone told me. It's excuse me. Gosh, you can tell. Oh, ooh, smoky sausage link. Gee, so sorry. Um, told me that it's 7,000 steps a day. They've discovered is like the ideal thing. It's not 10,000 like it was being said. Anyway, not for here or there, but for over there. I hate that ghost. It came back last night. Changed the color of my lights. I won't have. I got all the windows open now. I see a glare across here. Yay for me! I gotta go get a spray bottle, clean it in boiling water, and go to church. Give me some holy water. I'm gonna have holy water grenades sitting all around here. I'll throw it out. Anyway, guys, sorry. Let's get back to here. Don't you wish the news was like this, easily distracted? The suit added that no government agency, no government agent, agency or government agent has free reign to violate the rights simply because of who Hunter Biden is. You cannot violate the rights because he is rich and powerful and famous. The period should have been before they said it was because he was rich, powerful, and famous. Biden is seeking $1,000 in damages for each and every unauthorized disclosure of his tax return information, as well as costs and attorney fees. Remember, he's suing you because you are the government. Happy U.S. Constitution Day. That was yesterday. We'll talk some about that. Last week, Biden was indicted on charges relating to a gun purchase, initially covered with tax charges, initially covered with tax charges by a plea deal which fell apart earlier this year. Biden is now reportedly set to face new tax charges from the special counsel investigating him. Also on Monday, in a letter to Jason Smith. Oh, by the way, he says by special counsel investigating David Weiss, the U.S. Attorney for Delaware. This is not a Trump appointee, or it would say a Trump appointee. Check that one out in all your news. It's like it's a political thing. You guys are getting inundated all the time by subliminal messaging, but they don't call it subliminal anymore. Also on Monday, in a letter to Jason Smith, the Republican House chair of the House Ways and Means Committee, reported to the Washington Post, a Biden lawyer said accounts now believed Biden was in fact owed a refund for overpayment of tax. The Republican impeachment effort is doomed to fail, given the Democrat-controlled Senate. Oh, well, it's just doomed to fail, so let's go ahead and not do it. Or let's just do what's right and not do the politics of it. I'm not saying that it's right to impeach him, but, I remember a few years ago, they kept talking about this 25th Amendment, which I had never heard of at the time. If you want to do something, maybe that would be it. Put the ball on the other side's court. Are you going to let a party name influence you? On Monday, the White House impeachment board, Jim Buck, Colorado, conservative impeachment skeptic, comical Freudian slip by, what is happening? Okay, I don't care about any of that stuff. That has nothing to do with Hunter. But the Post also pointed to the strength of the Republican drive to link the president with his son in the public eye. Okay, no linking him. Don't care. They see Hunter Biden's activities as his father's biggest political vulnerability. Okay, good. That's all fine and dandy. And there's Betsy Reed. So, anyway, what was the point of this article again? Oh, yeah, Hunter Biden is suing the IRS, which is strangely comical. His father, he's the boss over there on that side. So that's always unique. These things, I did that wrong. I realize that now. Anyway, any comments about that? Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything over here? I'm still, if I could find out where I was supposed to, that is the fourth button I've pushed and not come back to the screen where I can see comments. Sean D, what's up, man? Let's see here. Gamer Gabe. Sorry, I don't know why I read GameCube. Gamer Gabe, how you doing? What did you have for breakfast? I had smoked sausage biscuit. It's delicious. I wish Hunter got caught with an automatic SBR. That way, it would disrupt the NFA. The NFA is unconstitutional, especially by the is it Heller is the big one decision. So here, cake or death. How are you doing? Always good to drop in when I can. Loving the shorts, by the way. White Rabbit is the shorts queen. I wish her shorts were a little shorter, but I'm not talking about YouTube. Volstorms, this is Jim's way of saying we're going to go after one of our own. No, they're not going to do anything. It's awfully funny how excited Republicans are about gun charges, right? You're onto something. So that's my problem with politics. It's a team sport now. Politics, Democrats, Republicans, they're a loosely banded together ideology that is put together because to share resources for elections. The party system is wonderful. It's unbelievable how it works. However, they've toxified it. They made it all about sports ball. And I'm going to support my team. By the way, how about those Tennessee Vols? They lost to the worst Florida team in 2 decades. I love Miami Spice. Answer 2, cake or death. All right, let's see here. I showed you the baby koala. It's like a koala bird, I think they're called. Did you guys hear that the other day that like Australians have koala DNA in them? They're thinking, or I don't know where I saw this article. And I'm not saying it's one way or the other. It doesn't sound. I don't know. I don't know any of this stuff. Maybe it's a koala Bigfoot they saw. Who knows? Uh, we saw that one. Okay, you know what? Let's do a little bit more pertinent stuff, a little bit more up to date here, because I don't know. You know, who was it? Bob Johnson, I think, was talking about health, right? Well, this is big. This is what everything's going to. You buy a technical piece, you wear it on your wrist, and you're healthy, yo. So, what do you guys, any of y'all Apple Watch people? You've got the Samsung equivalent. I think, who's the, is it Garmin, Fitbit? There's a whole bunch of them out there. Well, the new series of watches are out. So, it's all exciting. But I like this. The new Series 9 versus Series 8, should you upgrade? Well, full disclosure, I have a Series 3. Not by that's I don't want to say that. Anyway, um I like it. I don't use it for its Apple functions anymore because it's unupdatable. And I was like, man, I really could use. I was like, I'm not paying these prices though for a watch, man. This money's they're getting into tag hour, low end like tag hours and um uh Omegas and stuff like that prices. I'm gonna give me a real watch. I'm gonna pay that price. If they had an Apple Watch that was an automatic feature, so it's self wound, oh, dude, I'd be in line for that. Did I see the beautiful and talented Dictionary Diva? Thank you for stopping by. Um, I complain about my own team all the time. I'm a Vols fan. Remember when we used to be called Negavols? And then when you point out that it's just like, no, it's called being right. It's wild here in Cali. Gigi, how are you doing? Gigi or Gigi? I can't remember that. Love the Calico, though. My problem with politics is all DC against all of us. You know, the first person that actually said that to me, that in a simple way, said it's us, it's them versus us, was fair and balanced. I haven't heard from her in a long time. I wish her the best, whatever she's doing. Shenanigans, how are you doing? All right, I'm gonna get out of chat. I'll never leave. So what I need is to read this. So let's see here. Are we gonna get one of these? Are we gonna be healthy? Is this what it takes to be healthy? Um, I don't know. Apple has debuted its new generation of smartwatch. Oh, by the way, if you have, this is one of the reasons why I grabbed this. Okay, I want you guys to know today, evidently, iOS 17 comes out for your iPhones. I've been a beta tester of it. When you get it, do yourself a favor. Learn how to use it because there's so many new features that are so cool, and I don't know how to use any of them. But it's really really neat. Now, if you have the Apple earbud deals, there's a sound thing where it's as you it detects someone talking to you and will turn down the volume. It's still a little glitchy, so it'll ask you if you want to turn that on. Don't. Like when I've walked, it turned itself down. I was like, oh, well, this is interesting. I heard a car, me breathing, whatever it was. I was like, oh, well, this is weird. I can't, I need to turn these up. I can't hear. Nobody's talking to me. Or maybe somebody was talking to me, an apparition. I couldn't see it. Okay, Apple debuted the next generation of smartwatch promising more power. Yeah. Increased functionality and an all-around upgrade on previous generations. But if you dropped around $400 on an Apple Watch less than a year ago, is it really worth opening your wallet again? There's several arguments against buying a new tech every time it comes out. There may not be that big a performance leap between one or two generations of a device, or in the case of an iPhone, changes that may actually be minimal from year to year. Then there's cost to consider. A device like a smartwatch is a significant purchase. So why buy another if you really don't have to? Well, they tell you when you have to. Like the Watch 3, yeah, there's no more updates for it. Now, what I should do is say, yeah, that's what you got to get because it's perfect. There's no more updates. It's not that bad of an argument. Gosh, man, this is completely washed out on my end. The troubles of my insistence. We're going to directly compare an Apple Watch 8 to its predecessor, work out if it's worth Apple 8 owners open their collective wallets again. Here's why you should maybe consider upgrading to Apple's latest smartwatch. Apple Watch 9 has far better specs. I mean, usually that's the sentence you say and then it's over with. We're going to begin addressing the elephant in the room head to head in terms of blah, blah, blah. The company's in-house S9 chip offers a 30% overall performance increase when compared to its predecessor. That's a big one. It also removes some potential bottlenecks from the equation thanks to things like a built-in version of Siri. Oh, was there not before? According to Apple, common requests will no longer be met with a loading wheel when your internet connection is bad. Instead, the built-in assistant will just answer straight away. As for specs, you can see the Retina display is a lot brighter on the 9. So it looks like 2,000 nits. Like their laptops aren't that. It's just for being out in the sunshine. And let's face it, if you're buying a nerd watch, how much time are you actually out in the sunshine? So if you're often squinting to read your watch, or maybe go like this, in bright conditions, then this could be an upgrade. Oh yeah, that's what I need. I need a whole new watch so I can just see it a little bit better. The only area that hasn't seen a vast improvement is battery life, which remains the same. So if you were hoping for an extra day or at least the ability to get 24 hours of regular use from a single charge, then you're out of luck. I can't believe we put up with that, to tell you the truth. The Apple Watch 8 is still a solid piece of kit. While things may look impressive on paper for the Apple Watch 9, let's get the Apple Watch 8. Here's what I want to know. The price. Yeah, basically the price difference. As far as raw hardware goes, the watch is in no way sluggish, and 30% performance boost may not be something you'll notice during regular use. In terms of appearance, the 8 and 9 look pretty much identical from what we've seen from afar. Well, if they look identical, and you just, let's face it, you're just trying to impress people, then you get the smart one, and you change the stickers on it. I hear a plane, a prop. Let's make sure you get over the top of the house. Okay. Because like it would kind of suck if it didn't clear the house. Like, Series 8 and 9 look pretty much identical from what I've seen anyway so far. Anyway, and you still have plenty of fancy features to impress your friends with, in addition to the boosted ECG functionality. Now, this is what I'm interested in because evidently it can predict if you're having a heart attack. That's pretty cool, man. That's life-saving stuff. And as a single team football fan, and my team is the University of Tennessee Volunteers, heart attacks are something I worry about. So they already are. Some insurance companies will offer you a free Apple Watch. Apple is very strict. It's funny. These Amazon things are too listening for me. So I was looking at like, what are those little small speakers? I just need one, so I like to be able to hook up to computers. I have some volume. And Apple's like, yeah, we don't have a always listening function. Sure. But at least they say they don't, which makes me feel better. Because they'd be setting themselves up for a hell of a class action lawsuit if they found out otherwise. It's not my camera. It's the sunshine, dude. See? Oh, look at better. Yeah. Dude, I'm not a pilk, man. Look at this. I clean every time. Here, I'll do it again. Just for Ballstorm, we now pause this radio broadcast for a very, I don't know. I think it's somewhere.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Ta-da! Not any better. See, it goes with the sunshine. So there you go. It's clean now, isn't it? In addition to the boosted ECG functionality, the other health-focused tweaks to the Series 8, you have cutting-edge features like crash and fall detection. Crash and fall detection. When are we going to start putting bumpers on our butt? So while Apple's latest watch boasts a couple of new toys, its predecessor could still save your life. If, for some reason, you're reading this and you don't own an Apple Watch 8, it may be worth considering one if the new release pushes the older tech's prices down. Let's see how that works. Oh, hey, back. Where am I? There it is. All right. The newest Apple Watch comes with a bundle of new features you'll probably find yourself using in daily life. The double tap feature means navigating your smartwatch with your other hand is occupied. What? When your other hand is occupied? I mean, you still... I don't know. Built-in Siri looks great for avoiding irritation. I don't like talking. And health functionality, which has been a major selling point for the smartwatches since they came to the market, has also received a huge boost. But I think that's probably all software related, right? On top of everything else, the ultra wideband chip powered Find My iPhone feature doesn't only look immensely useful, it also looks a little fun. Yes, misplacing your phone can be frustrating, but the thrill of pulling out the wrist radar might make up for it. How do you guys feel about wrist radar and pulling out? To make things clear, as big a leap as Apple Watch 9 is, hanging on to the Series 8 for another year probably won't ruin your life. This whole thing was you should upgrade to it. All right, so here's the thing. What did I say before? I said, check the price. The ECG stuff is very important. That's what you need to look for. And when Discord gets fixed, hopefully this afternoon, I'll have a place in there for like a health thing. We'll kind of get an idea of what we want to do and stuff. Anyway, Sissy, how are you doing? I like your optimism. I also like your avatar. I really like your avatar. Yes. Matter of fact, you can get a Seiko with a automatic movement for like $200. Ooh, you can get a Swatch. Look up an actual Swatch watch. Swatch owns Tag Heuer and Omega, but like a Swatch like $200. It's the same ETM movements. Uh, Wrist radar for what? Have you not? So if you lost something, whatever you have like an AirTag on or your headphones, something like that, on your what on you do find mine and you find and then you can go right to the section. You ever had like headphones? Where's the little case at? Well, I lost them, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, it's a small case, and you get wrapped up in her blankets. And I'm like, where is it? I don't see it. And I pick up blankets, I'm throwing stuff around, so don't see it. Turn that on, and son of a gun, man, it takes you right to it. I mean, it's like an EKG from the Ghostbusters. D D D D D D D D D D D D. All right. We've done the Biden thing. We've done the watch thing. What's this one? Mm-hmm. Okay, this came out. Like people have been talking about this one for a while. Okay, I know our buddy Kaiser Pineapple has and stuff, but this for it to pop up again, it's like came out just like 12 hours ago. Um, what do you guys think about this stuff? Could these be corpses of Mexican aliens? That explained that little chupacabra running around, right? It's a Mexican alien. Are you allowed to say Mexican alien? It's an undocumented alien. Well, let's just figure that out. Oh, wait a second. Yes, what is that? My term? It's a undocumented intergalactic tourist. No, stop it. Children are outside. So annoying. They should be seen, not heard. Speaking of seen, not heard, have you guys seen MLS laws, like Michigan laws, review of a Bucky's? Dude, dude, that guy, it's awesome. It is so cool. It's so, I would have loved to do the same thing, but see, I have the overall idea. I don't have the ability to put things into beautiful detail. He's an artist. He is an artist. All right, so we're talking about the Kiro Taco Bell here. Do you think this thing would be good with a chalupa? All right. I don't know what's going on there. Mexican lawmakers heard testimony that they are not alone in the universe and saw the alleged remains of non human beings in an extraordinary hearing, making the Latin American country's first congressional event on UFOs. So, this is something bigger here. Do y'all believe this stuff? I mean, I really thought that the day came where the government said, yeah, there's UFOs. There would also be an order to go to Walmart and pick up ammo. Because we don't know how we're going to. Hey, MLS, there you go. Bucky Nuggets? Y'all, you've got to check it out, man. He's got the coolest, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this moment to find his stream of consciousness. Okay, the baby cuckoo's going. All right. This is so cool, man. I can't wait for him to get back. We got to talk. And I got to get a hold of Valhalla. He went to Nashville for the, hey, honey, could you let them out? Just like Walter Cronkite. He went to Nashville for the weekend for the oh wait, hold on, that's not how I pinned that. Nick Rekieta live event, and I want to see how it went. Maybe we'll ask him to come on. Come on, man. Why does everything gotta be in my way? I think YouTube's failed at the those little emoji things, like the little hearts and stuff that float. I don't see you guys using them, and well, I mean, I can't see it right now because I don't have my thing set up right. Oh, just Don got back from the Rekieta thing too. And well, did you try the cinnamon beaver nuggets? I told him chocolate covered corn pops. I told him that the you gotta get the originals. Always when you try them for the first time, you gotta get the originals. White Rabbit, she buys 3 bags at a time. She's like, finally, she handed me like bag, and I was like, I don't want any. She said, I want you to hide them from me. I received exactly 1 text from Valhalla in the past 3 days. He must be having a good time. Does he text you more than that? Dude, if he does, you gotta talk to me because he didn't text me. Of course, I go through like 5 different ways to correspond. Oh man, just a few weeks ago, I was saying, Valhalla, man, you gotta get you to a Tennessee game. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't like clouds. I don't like crowds and fireworks. It's like, solid point. You know what we got to do, though, is a tailgate. He goes, yeah, now tailgating, Valhalla can do. And so I was like, yeah, man, like one of these games will be a real late game because Tennessee should be pretty good. I bet you we have 9 or 12 a.m. kickoffs the rest of the season. That one sucked. All right, let me get through this. I'm just gonna read a couple more sentences. I mean, duh. It's Mexican aliens. So weird to me. So weird. The 2 tiny bodies displayed in cases. Are they sure it's not? Was it Santa Ana or whatever? Whose leg do we have in a glass case? Have 3 fingers on each hand and elongated heads. Musan said they were recovered in Peru. What? There we go again. We're back to the Peruvian aliens that were supposed to be miners, gold miners in backpack or jetpacks near the Inca Nazca lines in 2017. He said they're about 1,000 years old, analyzed through a carbon dating process. Yeah, I'm sure carbon data just automatically works on intergalactic beings. We're not alone. Similar, by the way, this is the Jerusalem Post. I don't know. I want to believe Jerusalem more than other places. Similar such finds in the past have turned out to be the remains of mummified children. I think there is a clear demonstration that we are dealing with non-human specimens. I mean, can't you just see what his DNA is, or I don't know, scratch the top of his head and sniff? Do you guys believe in Mexican aliens? This one I don't like as well. I like the Peruvian one. I like the Vegas one. Mexico, though, man. Yeah, that's what it is. Thank you. Good judge. Cotton Hill stole Santa Ana's leg. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, he was having big fun? Oh. Did he forget to go to bed? And when I said forget to go to bed, like when he goes, I gotta go. Did he forget that part? Oh, because that's not good when he does. Um, oh man, what'd I do? What'd I do? I don't know. I can't remember. All right, one more. This is the last really cool thing of the day. Check this one out. Boom. Okay, it came from a free BBC account. I would have to get the BBC to find out about the F-35 U.S. military jets that are missing. An F-35, a stealth next generation fighter. Pilot, evidently in South Carolina, punches out. Plane can't fly or something. But before he does, he puts it on autopilot. They recovered the pilot, but the plane kept flying. So I got a feeling one of those weather balloons over South Carolina probably just took that thing right back to Beijing. So many things I want to say. So now, okay, guys, have you seen one? Has anybody seen, this is the style of plane it is. If you see something with a prop, if you see F-16 has like that one single engine in the middle, don't worry about that. But the military is asking if anybody has seen a F-35, okay? The United States military, the most advanced and powerful military in the world, kicking ass for 226 years, is asking the chat if y'all seen their plane, the $60 million airplane that's probably loaded full of munitions. If it takes them as long to find a stealth plane as it does a Bolivian Spider-Man guy from Pennsylvania, where's, I don't know where the guy's from, Brazilian. Anyway. All right, so let's see what happened here. Megan Fisher wrote this. I don't know who that is. Maybe she knows me. The U.S. military has asked for the public help to look at one of its, $80 million. See, there's that damn Biden inflation. F-35 fighter jet after the pilot ejected from the craft. It went missing on Saturday afternoon when the pilot was taking a leisurely flight over the southern state of South Carolina. The pilot, who's not been named, ejected and parachuted safely. Whee! I'm parachuting! He's in stable condition at a hospital. It's not yet clear what happened, but officials said the aircraft was involved in a mishap. What happened was one of those little Mexican aliens popped up from behind and said, "Surprise! It's me, baby alien." Giggy here says, probably not going to see this play in Texas. You know, that's my biggest complaint about the Amber Alert system. Those damn things go off in the middle of the night. I look, I'm like, Memphis, geez, man, or like Nashville. Hell, I'm not going to, I mean, I'll tell you what. Hey, expert, the kid that we're looking for is outside your house. Maybe I get it then. I think it was flying to a weather balloon. When he was parachuting, he went wee. You know, he's kicking his legs and stuff. He's like the Whitakers at the fair on the swings. Because what Chair Force does. Based on the jet's last known location, the searches of Lake Moultrie and Lake Marion are being carried out with federal aviation regulators. Like Marion probably is named after Francis Marion, the swamp fox of the Revolutionary War, whose character was who the character in the movie The Patriot was loosely based upon. The public is asked to cooperate with military and civilian authorities as the effort continues. Isn't that what they said about Roswell? It encouraged anyone with information that could help its recovery teams to contact its operations center. Well, how about this? Why don't you tell us where it was when he ejected? And then why don't you tell us? I mean, there's some answering to go on here, right? Such as, you guys don't put air tags in these things? What the military needs to do is get some air tags. Then they wouldn't lose their $80 million plane. What happened? People are looking at me giggling in the waiting room. I love this. They're just jealous of your YouTube friends. Yeah, they are. Find them on in and say, man, I'll tell you what, you guys watch this stuff, man, you'd be psycho crazy too. Yeah, so this is clearly tax fraud. What I was thinking, I thought you said it needs a tax fund, and I was looking for the comment that says we need air tags. Get some air tags. It's a stealth jet he's hiding. The pilot tagged a UAP with oh, I didn't know that it got AI. No, but I do understand maybe they took it home. Rabbit, what's happening? Just popped to give a like. Driving to doctor's appointment. Rabbit, are you drinking a Dr. Pepper while going to the doctor? This way up, afternoon all. How are you doing up? My question is, are you laying down? Which way is up is always perspective. What happens when the plane turns up in the hands of the African warlord or Mexican cartel? Air tags. That's all it took was an air tag. I do not know why the federal government is so anti-Apple. They have all the solutions. Oh, no longer identifies as a jet, so you can't find it. I think Volstorm's got a good point there. Instead of trying to figure out how many different genders and pronouns and everything else there is, we'll just say they're stealth. Stealth people. Brown dog just cried like a wimp. So anyway, guys, I don't know. Let's see here. Let me find out real quick if there's a number. I'd like for you guys to have that. In case you do find a $80 million airplane. Hey, you know what would be cool? No, they didn't put a number in here. You know what would be cool, though? To get the flight tags out. Like, like they have like a pull before flight. That'd be cool. And see if there's a spare pair of sunglasses in there before you call them. Randall's were the original aviators. Ray-Ban just had a better marketing team. I think we can get another pair just like the. But I was going to change the lens color a little bit. Look at this. The expert. Thank you for the stream. It's made my Monday better. I don't know how that happens. You guys like this? Did you like a Monday deal? I want to do a Monday deal. I want to be able to do more than what I'm doing. I mean, that didn't make sense. Okay, so after this streams this last week, now's a good time to talk about. Okay, that's all the good news I got. We'll talk about this. So after streaming last week, doing that's like 60 hours live streaming. It came to my personal attention that I've been saying it's like, it's just my 3D world that's preventing me from doing additional things. How do I fix that? Do I do videos? Do I do more of this or that? I like videos, but I really like live. Video, it takes, if a video is 10 minutes, I don't know, it probably takes about an hour. So we're going on an hour right now, when I wanted to get off. So this is hour and a half because I know it's Martini lunch, man. I know how to do them. So anyway, it's options. It's options. But I am, guys, never fear. Okay, here's the thing with Discord right now. The easiest way if you're having a problem right now is to make sure that your YouTube account is integrated with your Discord account. And you go straight in there. And it also means anywhere else that has a Discord that has a YouTube hooked up to it, you're straight into it too. If you don't want to do it, you can't do that, whatever else, then we're going to figure out something. It's going to be, I can't promise you that. If you want to work, do it through YouTube because that's how the system's set up. It's part of my partnership thing with YouTube. Now, all the things we've talked about, all the cool stuff, I'm trying to get to make it look good. I don't have a vision. I don't have eyes for that. I know what I want. I know when I see pretty, but I don't know how to make pretty. So I'm going to, I'm still talking about that one. Also going to update the store. Oh, wait a second. I don't have that yet. But anyway. Oh, boy. I see trouble in the chat. And when I say trouble, it means I'm in trouble. I'm not in trouble. Hey, Reloaded. How you doing, babe? Guys, y'all that don't know Jessica Reloaded, you need to get to know her. As a matter of fact, let me see. How do I do the... Oh, hey, would a mod, if you don't mind, put up her channel for me? Because I can't do all that. The fail bird. But anyway. Yeah, see, she says I'm not in trouble. But I could be. By the way, I know that she happened to have a wonderful 3D time the other day. And I was so envious. I was like, that looks awesome. She was at a involved fire that other people were playing with. Like licensed, safe people, fire extinguishers were all around. Unlike me, who usually... I need to get my handcuffs off the door. Just Dawn says, so we stayed in West Memphis again last night. So we get closer to home and not miss kickoff of the Cowboys game. But we stayed in an actual hotel. Levy booked it. Hero stuff. Just Dawn. Dude, the Cowboys are playing tonight. I was thinking if I could get a hold of, I don't even know if Bahala made it home, but I would love to hear y'all's story too. Maybe we'll get y'all over Discord. Discord, the what's that thing called? Voice chat's still up. It's normal. But anyway, guys, last week was a very hard and difficult week. But I enjoyed it. A lot of you said that how much you enjoyed it too. So from that, I was looking, I was like, man, we're not followers over here. I'm not going to restream something that Crime TV has or Court Network. That's for the lazy. So I'm looking for some trials though, and I think I got some. I'm going to test something out tomorrow. So look for me tomorrow after all day. Just look for me tomorrow all day. I don't know how long or how much I can do, but I think it's going to be fun. I got a full docket ahead tomorrow. And you've not heard of a single one of these. Not a single one. I'll tell you the truth. I don't watch this stuff because Has nothing to do with me. But, Jude, what's up? Oh, hey, awesome. I can't pronounce it. I just went on a tongue tie thing. Anyway, I will say this, Rennie, it's nice for you to be back over here after our ozone coverage. Ozone will get sentenced around November 16th. There's a lot of stuff there still unfolding as far as like trying to wrap up, like, what does it mean? Because the facts were the facts and they were quite damning. You know, there are people that make their living off of helping with voir dire, pick the right juror and stuff like that. And maybe this is a trend that we're starting to see now. And there's a whole new implication to things that nobody's thought about. But guys, I do want to say yesterday was a very special day that I didn't get a chance to share the way I would like to. And speaking about these trials reminds me how special it is. What does that dog want? That's not what I want, though. We're going to go back to this. So, the United States Constitution Day was yesterday. Why is this important? Because we're talking about these trials, right? And they all come down to this. There's our famous picture inside Independence Hall. Let's see here. Where is, like, I think over here on the left is Jefferson. And I used to know where like half those people were. Franklin sitting next to Jefferson. This is John Hancock. Anyway, on this date, 236 years ago, September 17th, 1787, the U.S. Constitution was signed by its authors and began its challenging journey towards ratification. Constitution Day is a good day to recognize the extraordinary gift that is our Constitution and to reflect on its simultaneously humble and ambitious vision of just how a political order can endure. This is written by Yuval Levin. I have no idea who that is, what their background is or anything else, but I love those words. I love those words. The difficult journey, or its challenging journey towards ratification, and a good day to recognize the extraordinary gift. Now, we all know it's an extraordinary gift, but to reflect on it simultaneously, a duality of concepts, its humbleness and ambitiousness, for visions of how a political order can endure. We've done it. We've inherited it. It's not our job to correct it. There's nothing to correct. It is what it is. It's our job to be stewards and pass it on to whoever the next generation is, or if there is. One of the things that gets me on this is if you don't think how wonderful, how powerful our Constitution is, if you think that there's a problem with it, you think like our court systems are bad, everything else, something I've noticed, there's a lot of people now streaming trials. One of them is one of my best YouTube buddies, the Broken Baker. The Broken Baker is not from America. He's Danish. One of my best YouTube buddies is Aussie Overlord, an Australian attorney. And all the time I'll hear him say, I wish we had a constitutional protection of this or of that. Because he understands, both of them understand what free will is. how it is a gift given to us by our creators. And so here you have, think about this, you have foreigners doing streams to attract Americans, talking about our gift, our Constitution, that we so often overlook the wonderfulness as it is the gift that has never stopped giving. Every day it is fresh and wrapped and underneath the Christmas tree, ready for you. It's the Christmas sweater that fits no matter what your size is. It's amazing. It shows intelligence through its humbleness. It's not big. It's just a few pieces of paper. Keeping things simple. That's all you have to do. Guys, never forget that we are blessed. All of us are. We have gifts given to us by our creators, no matter where you are in the world. Those things, free will is distinctively yours. And we're going to have fun, and we're going to keep on rocking and rolling. And I ain't got time for drama. I don't have time for haters. I don't care about true crimers getting upset about so-and-so, this or that, whatever's the latest. An old statement, old saying I used to hear. It's mind your own business. If you mind your own business, both of you will grow and succeed. Today, we want to tell other states how to run their schools, how to run their roads, run their lives, what they should be watching on TV. How about this one? Just give me the opportunity to be left alone. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed your martinis. I hope to see you guys tonight, 9 p.m. around there. And just be happy.
Well,
Love
I
you.
woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.